Hi everyone, I'm Cecilia. Welcome to my channel. Today, I just want to speak about reflection, preparation, and distraction. I just want to reflect on the pandemic. A while ago, me and my friend were talking about the pandemic. We were just reflecting on where we were, what happened, the changes that it brought, and how disruptive it really uh, it did not only disrupt a certain country, it disrupted the whole world. And if there's one thing that we can say that it really brought, it is change, because people changed the way how they live, people changed the way even how they work, uh, people changed the way how they do their meetings and everything. There's where in the beginning online was there, but it wasn't so effective. So people were actually forced to do their meetings online, they were forced to do certain things, they were forced to work from home, where some people were working from home, but it wasn't that like it wasn't normalized as it is right now. But for me, I have to say, the remote work thing, it's a good thing. But it is also a bad thing. It actually depends from person to person. Like, if you are uh, a mom and you're working from home and you have your children at home and all that, you have to look after them and you still have to do your work. That is actually a lot. And then at 11 o'clock, you decide that, oh, I still wanted to send that mail. Hello, when are you switching off? So yeah, I have to say it changed a lot of things. One of the things that I also realized that is that the isolation that it brought, the depression. People that were not depressed before, they are depressed. Some people are in therapy, some people are in constant counseling, which is actually a good thing. But the thing is, it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place, because it wasn't there, it just crept in. So yeah, those are the things that actually, can I say that it changed people's life. I don't even want to start to talk about the grief and the loss. That is one thing that still hurts. um, we were we were talking about, like with us in South Africa, most of the people know that we used to struggle with load shedding. I don't know if it's still on, because it's been a while that we don't hear about it. But I was asking myself, are we prepared? Are we prepared for the next thing? In a sense of, whatever happens, because um, with the pandemic, one thing that I can say is mankind can really adjust very easily. Because what happened is, um, there was praying, people were praying, uh, there was praise and worship at hospitals. The hospitals were over full. Hospitals were calling to say that come pray, come praise and worship. And then when it's finished, they said, no, it's okay, it's not necessary to come. And I was like, these people, I cannot believe it. But it's true. They literally said that it's fine, we don't have to come anymore, because um, the COVID is now, the, what should I say, um, the like, it depending on how full it is, and other people were not even helped in their time. But the reason why we were talking about, are we prepared about the next thing, is, like I said, with us, we used to have the load shedding, but now we don't have it. I'm not really sure. But what about, let's say for instance, if there's power outages, like all over. Um, what about if there is overfull hospitals again? Um, are we prepared as a country? I'm not talking for other countries, I'm talking for ourselves. Are we prepared as a country to say that, let's say for instance, if there is overfull hospitals, no, are, our people are being trained, each and every household know what to do. They have a first aid kit, they are trained to do this and that, blah blah blah. I was laughing because I was saying, I can't even do CPR. People, you know, and then there's so many things that I feel that with what happened with the pandemic, um, we we were supposed to be now, like, really, especially in the medical. But yeah, what can I say? Like, the way how we think, it's not how the other people are thinking. So I guess you just have to prepare yourself on your own. But those are the things that we were talking about, and actually just reflecting to say that we don't say that we hoping for something bad to happen again, but it's just that, are we prepared? Are we prepared for the next thing? You know, and one of the other things that I was also talking about is the distraction. The way how we living life right now, it's exactly in the times of Noah. With Noah, he was telling the people, the flood is coming. Noah, what are you doing? No, I'm building an ark. And I'm sure he built so long on that ark that people said, this one is crazy. There's no such thing. He's been building this ark. There's no such thing. There's no flood. And eventually when the flood came, Noah have spoken. People needed help. With us, there's no ark that is being built that we know about. But how about the connection with God? How about our relationship with God? How far are we? Because we're getting so distracted with what is happening around the world that we completely um, lose sight um, that spiritually we cannot sense anymore. We lose the connection. We don't really we just go with the flow with the rest of the world. I remember with COVID, I'm sure that there was a lot of people that was dreaming, that have received um, word that something big is going to happen, but I didn't know what it is. And besides that, the thing with us is God is always speaking. The problem with us is we don't listen, or we don't go back to Him and say, Holy Spirit, this is what you show me. Can you please break it open for me? Can you please reveal it for me? We don't do that. We just, normally, it doesn't matter. In dreams, you never get the full picture. Whatever you get, if it's a word of wisdom, word of impartation, it's never the full story, it's only just a word. It's just a part, just a portion. You have to go back and then ask the Holy Spirit. With us, we're not those kind of stewards that actually goes back, and we have to go back so that we can have that communication, so that we know what is it really about. I'm laughing because I'm thinking by myself, it's like, yeah, but this is how it is. This is how it is in our lives. The distraction is too much. It's a lot, and we have to just be quiet. We have to just relax, be quiet, and hear from God, and really hear from Him. Because all the distraction and everything that is happening around us, it actually robs us from so much that He wants to give us, and He wants to prepare us, because He says in His word that there is nothing that will happen without Him telling us. Before something happens, He will make it known to us. So if we don't know, it's not His fault. It is our own fault, because He constantly speaks. We just don't hear. So yeah, um, today it was really just about reflection, and about preparation and distraction, and also just to say how mankind can easily adjust. So it is actually awesome to think that how God created us, that we we adjust quickly, in a sense of, because people could have like, oh, okay, we're used to this, we don't know what to do next, so, but they, like, we just looked and say, okay, life goes on, and we continue, and then we went we went on, so with life. So yeah, I don't want to make this video very long. I just want to say thank you for those who tune in, and I do want to say, please subscribe, comment, and then like. Please share the video with at least 5 people. I will see you in the next video. Be blessed.